In the spring of 2024, a night security guard named Michael Turner accepted a position at a newly opened office complex outside Denver, Colorado. The job sounded almost too easy. Monitor cameras. Check doors. Complete hourly patrols. 12-hour shifts. Good pay. Most nights were uneventful. Employees left around 6 in the evening. By midnight the building was completely empty. Just Michael. Rows of dark offices. Long hallways. And more than 200 security cameras covering every corner of the property. The first strange thing happened on his fourth night. At exactly 1:03 a.m. Michael was sitting in the security room reviewing camera feeds when one monitor briefly flickered. Just once. He almost ignored it. Then it happened again. A short burst of static. Camera 47. Third floor conference room. Michael enlarged the feed. The room appeared empty. Normal. Then he noticed something. The digital timestamp displayed on the corner of the footage. Instead of showing the current date, it displayed tomorrow's date. Michael frowned. He checked the other cameras. All normal. Only camera 47 showed the wrong day. Assuming it was a software bug, he made a note for maintenance. Then he looked back at the screen. And nearly fell out of his chair. Someone was standing inside the conference room. A man. Wearing a security uniform. Michael's security uniform. The figure stood with its back to the camera. Motionless. Michael immediately grabbed his radio and headed upstairs. Conference room 3B sat at the end of a long hallway. When he arrived, the room was empty. No sign of anyone. No unlocked doors. Nothing unusual. Confused, Michael returned to security. The figure was gone. Only the empty room remained. The next night, the same thing happened. 1:03 a.m. Camera 47 flickered. Tomorrow's date appeared. And once again the room contained someone. This time the figure faced the camera. Michael stared. Because it was him. Same face. Same uniform. Same haircut. Identical. The version on screen looked frightened. Desperately frightened. Then it raised a marker and wrote something on the conference room whiteboard. Help me. Michael rushed upstairs. Again. The room was empty. The whiteboard blank. No writing. No evidence. Nothing. For several minutes he stood alone in silence. Then his radio crackled. Static. A voice emerged. His own voice. You're looking too early. The transmission ended immediately. Michael searched the building. Found nothing. But now he couldn't stop thinking about camera 47. Every night afterward, the footage became stranger. The camera continued showing tomorrow instead of today. At first only by 1 day. Then by 2. Then 3. Eventually Michael realized something terrifying. The camera wasn't malfunctioning. It was showing future events. And the events it showed always happened. One night he watched a cleaning cart fall over in the hallway. The next day it happened exactly as seen. Another night he watched an employee spill coffee in the lobby. The following afternoon the identical accident occurred. Same location. Same reaction. Same everything. Michael became obsessed. Every shift he waited for 1:03 a.m. Every shift he watched. And every shift the future appeared. At first he tried using the information. Predicting small events. Nothing major. Then the camera showed something different. Something impossible. The future Michael returned. Standing inside the conference room. Covered in blood. Behind him stood 3 people. Their faces hidden. The future version of Michael stared directly into the camera. Then slowly mouthed 3 words. Do not leave. The image cut to static. Michael didn't sleep after that. The next day he considered quitting. But curiosity won. It always does. The following night he arrived early. 1:03 a.m. Camera 47 activated. The future feed appeared. Conference room. Darkness. Empty chairs. Then a door opened. A man entered. Michael recognized him immediately. It was the building manager. Future Michael followed behind him. Arguing. The camera had no audio. Only visuals. The manager appeared angry. Future Michael looked terrified. Then suddenly, the manager collapsed, falling out of frame. Future Michael froze. Blood spread across the carpet. Michael stared in horror. Because the manager looked dead. And according to the timestamp, the footage came from 6 days in the future. The next morning Michael called in sick. He spent hours trying to convince himself it wasn't real. Maybe fake. Maybe stress. Maybe hallucinations. But every previous prediction had come true. Every single one. For the next several days he avoided camera 47 entirely. Then on the 6th night curiosity finally broke him. He returned. 1:03 a.m. The future footage showed police officers. Crime scene tape. Investigators examining the conference room. The manager's body gone. Then one detective pointed toward something outside the frame. The camera shifted slightly. And Michael saw a photograph taped to the wall. A suspect photo. His photo. He was wanted for murder. Michael backed away from the monitor. Heart racing. No. Impossible. He hadn't killed anyone. Nothing had happened. Yet. Then a new figure entered the conference room. Future Michael. Older. Exhausted. Terrified. He approached the camera directly. As if he knew someone was watching. Then he spoke. The feed had never contained audio before. But now it did. A whisper. Faint. Broken. Listen carefully. Michael froze. The future version continued. The camera isn't showing tomorrow. Static. Then. It's showing another timeline. The lights in the security room flickered. The feed distorted. Future Michael looked over his shoulder nervously. As though something stood behind him. Then he said. I tried changing it. A loud bang echoed somewhere in the building. Michael jumped. Future Michael kept speaking. Every time I changed the future. Another bang. Closer. It followed me. The security room door rattled. Once. Hard. Michael turned. Silence. Nobody there. He looked back toward the monitor. Future Michael was now bleeding from a wound on his forehead. His eyes filled with panic. Then he whispered. Whatever you do. The camera suddenly zoomed. Not mechanically. As if someone picked it up. Pulled it closer. Future Michael's face filled the screen. And he screamed. Don't let it see you. The feed went black. At that exact moment, every monitor in the security room shut off. Darkness. Complete darkness. Michael sat frozen. Then one monitor slowly powered back on. Camera 47. Only camera 47. The screen showed the conference room. Current time. Not future. Present. Empty. Then a figure stepped into frame. Tall. Thin. Too tall. Its head nearly touched the ceiling. Its limbs seemed unnaturally long. The thing slowly turned toward the camera. And smiled. The timestamp in the corner changed. Not tomorrow. Not next week. 5 minutes from now. Michael stared. The creature left the conference room. The timestamp advanced automatically. 4 minutes. The creature entered the hallway. 3 minutes. It moved past a row of offices. Its head occasionally twitched at impossible angles. Like it was listening to something. 2 minutes. The creature reached the stairwell. Michael's heart pounded so hard he could hear it. 1 minute. The feed switched to another camera automatically. No input. No command. Just a different angle. The creature descended the stairs. Slowly. Patiently. Like it knew exactly where he was. 30 seconds. The monitor changed again. Now showing the security hallway. The thing appeared at the far end. Motionless. Watching. 20 seconds. Michael backed away from the screens. 10 seconds. The creature began walking. 9. 8. 7. Its movements weren't natural. Its legs bent incorrectly. 6. 5. 4. 3. The security room lights flickered. 2. 1. The screen went black. Silence. Then 3 knocks echoed from the door. Michael froze. A 4th knock followed. Slower. He didn't move. Didn't breathe. The door handle slowly turned. Then stopped. Silence again. For nearly 30 seconds nothing happened. Then the radio crackled. Static. A voice emerged. His own voice. Don't open it. Michael grabbed the radio immediately. Who is this? Static. Then. I'm you. The lights flickered. The monitors came back online. Camera 47 activated again. Now showing the conference room. But it wasn't empty. Future Michael stood there. Bruised. Bleeding. Terrified. Looking directly into the camera. The thing isn't following you, he said. It's following the camera. Michael frowned. What does that mean? Future Michael continued as if hearing him. It uses the feed. The image glitched. Static covered half the screen. Then cleared. Future Michael looked over his shoulder nervously. Something moved behind him. A shadow. Huge. Barely visible. He kept speaking. Every time someone watches. The shadow came closer. It gets closer too. Michael felt cold. Ice cold. Future Michael stepped toward the camera. Destroy camera 47. The security room door rattled violently. This time much harder. Bang. Michael jumped. Bang. Another hit. Something was outside. Bang. The entire door shook. Future Michael shouted. Now. Michael ran. He grabbed a flashlight and sprinted from security. The hallway lights flickered continuously. Every few seconds another bulb went dark. As if something ahead was shutting them off one by one. He reached the stairwell. Then the 3rd floor. Conference room 3B. The door stood slightly open. Michael pushed it slowly. Inside sat camera 47. Mounted high in the corner. Normal. Ordinary. Nothing unusual. Then he noticed something. The lens. There was movement inside it. Not a reflection. Not dust. Something moving behind the glass. Like an eye. Watching him. The radio exploded with static. Future Michael screamed through the speaker. Don't look into it. Too late. Michael had already looked. For a fraction of a second. And during that fraction, he saw something impossible. Not the conference room. Not the building. Not even Earth. A vast dark place. Endless. Filled with thousands of identical creatures staring upward. Waiting. The vision vanished instantly. Michael stumbled backward. The camera lens rotated toward him. Slowly. Deliberately. Like a head turning. Then it smiled. The lens physically curved. Forming a grin. Michael swung the flashlight. The camera shattered. Glass exploded across the room. The monitor feed instantly died. Silence. Complete silence. Then every light in the building turned off. Darkness swallowed everything. For several seconds Michael heard breathing. Not his. Something else is. Very close. Right behind him. He turned. Nothing. The room was empty. The darkness remained. Then emergency lights activated. Red. Dim. Weak. The conference room looked normal again. Camera 47 hung broken from the wall. Dead. Finally dead. Michael left immediately. The company accepted his resignation the next morning. He never explained why. Never told anyone what happened. For almost 6 months everything seemed normal. Until one night. At exactly 1:03 a.m. His phone received a notification. Unknown sender. No message. Only a video attachment. Hands shaking, Michael opened it. The video showed a conference room. A familiar conference room. Conference room 3B. The timestamp displayed tomorrow's date. And sitting alone at the table was Michael. Looking directly into the camera. Waiting.